I know that this might cause a difference in opinion amongst West Ham fans, but I think that we can bulk up the left side of the field a bit more. I mentioned Owen Vindal in a previous scouting report video because I think that he would be great to have on the left. He would add some defensive character and some forward ball carrying traits. But I think we can still add to the left to make it a little more dangerous. And that's why, for this episode, I stayed in the Netherlands, as I looked at the Eredivisie quite a little bit. Vindal plays for AZ Alkmaar. My next player plays for Feyernoord. It's 22-year-old Colombian winger Luis Sinisterra. He's played in the Eredivisie for 4 years. The last season that he's been in, i.e. the 2021-22 season, has statistically been his best to date. At the time of recording this, and at the time of me writing rather, he had 12 goals in 28 games and scored 11 goals in 16 appearances in the Europa Conference League. Feyenoord's in the final of the Europa Conference League, and that was really a competition that they took to like a duck to water, because Feyenoord's used to being in the Europa League. It's used to be even being in the Champions League. So the Conference League was certainly a little bit more doable than the other two. Sinisterra just took that on as an easy challenge and scored those 11 goals. He's regarded as a bright star in the future of Colombian football, and because of his style of play, I can see why he's a real threat on the ball. He has acceleration to ghost past defenders. He sprints the most over short distance so he can take the ball further, and always considers what he can do next with the ball before he does anything else. He has a well-rounded dribbling, heading and attacking sense. He dribbles mainly down the right to cut past fullbacks, and most of his presence is between the halfway line and the box. I checked out a heat map on Sinisterra. All that left side is red. That's where he operates from, because that's where he's most comfortable. That's not to limit him. That's just showing where his presence can be known. He's improved his passing rate. This season he had a 60.2% successful dribble rate. Before that, it was around in the 40 mark. And I think that's because he's got help from Vindal a little bit. Well, sorry, not Vindal. I think he's got help from his left backs a little bit. I'm thinking of the future. I'm thinking of these two signing already. That's why I said Vindal. But if Vindal and Sinisterra were to play together in the same team, that would be a good left side, because it would allow a lot of freedom to dribble, a lot of skill, a lot of speed, and a lot of evasive play. Sinisterra has had a really good season in both the Netherlands and in a European competition. At the age of 22, he can only get better. He needs to get a couple more call-ups for Colombia in the process, but I think that's going to come over time if he continues his shining performances. He's very hard to defend against. He's very tricky for any fullback, and he can make a fullback's day from a good one into a bad one simply by gaining ground and gaining territory. Passing-wise, I think he's very good, and he's good in possession of the ball. Sounds like the ideal winger. And he's somebody who is certainly going to have a big future. Maybe it's not in the Netherlands for the rest of his life, though.